with a whole hours of Temp-tations, the most beautiful hand-painted ceramic stoneware that is going to take you for all the way from prep to baking to serving and then storing. My name is Rosina Grosso, everyone. I'm happy to be with you for this hour. And then at noon, we are going to have a special presentation of In the Kitchen with David, 3 big hours at noon. So don't miss that right here on QVC2. So now we are going to get started with the show. Let me show you some incredible pieces that are coming up later. This one I loved when I saw it this morning. This is that 9-inch pie plate with the ceramic server. $21.56. Yes, let me repeat that. That beautiful pie plate that is oven safe up to 500 degrees is going to cost us 3 easy payments of $7.19 today. We're saving over $7. We are on clearance because we are down to our final quantities, and we actually have white woodland for you and some other woodlands as well, but you know that we all love that white woodland. We have the doodle do and some seasonal coming up, so don't miss out on the pie plate. Now also, something that is a favorite, something that is new as of a few weeks ago, we have the bacon grease container with the spatula. Yes, everyone, now you actually have a good place to save your bacon grease and your cooking grease so that we can reuse it, but actually make it look beautiful on our countertops. This one right here, 3 easy payments of $6, and we have all of the beautiful colors and prints coming up for you a little bit later in the show. Now, I want to let everybody know that literally everything in this show is, almost everything in the show is on clearance. And if not on clearance, it's new. So I'm telling you, we have great things for you today. So let me start off by talking to you about the Temp-tations set of 2 1-quart ceramic popcorn holders. So, you know, I love that Temp-tations always gives it a name, but the problem is that all of the Temp-tations pieces are so useful that we're like, all right, yeah, popcorn holder, absolutely. Why not, right? And it's 1 quart, but you can do so much more with it. But we're getting 2 on this clearance price of $21.56. They are right behind me, so let me bring you over here and show you our options. These are the Old World. So we have Old World Confetti, Old World Blue, and Old World Green. Do we have any more on .com? No, we do not. Now, floral lace. We have our blue. This is our red. Here's the black. And we also have gray for you. There's a gray floral lace. Woodland, we only have the white. 300 remaining there. Let's go for this as soon as possible because that's the only woodland that we have left. Doodle do, we have the red for you, and then in seasonal we have the patriotic. Do we have any Parfetti left? No, Parfetti is gone. So this is what we have for you, and now I'm going to bring in our friend Miss Lisa Lasorte.
Hi, my friend.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you? So great to see you.
Happy Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday morning, and what a great show. And when you were saying we had to call it something, you're very right, right? For 21 years, Tara Tesher has been designing and creating Temp-tations, and it's what we call magical transformation. So the fact that this stoneware hand-painted piece can go in the oven up to 500 degrees. Sure, put your popcorn in here. Goes in the microwave, the refrigerator, the freezer, the dishwasher. I love what you're showing right there, the Farmer John's popcorn. How fun is that? And this is part of our nostalgic line. So do you remember going to the movie theater, and you would either have the paper or the cardboard? Well, Tara's like, there's got to be a better way. So put your popcorn, put your snacks in here. But again, it is so much more. Right.
So cute.
Mother's Day, maybe stack your little pastries in here. How sweet is that? How about your nachos for dipping? I love the idea all the way over here of adding in a napkin, and all of a sudden in that white woodland,
this is beautiful.
it becomes that elegant presentation,
how cute.
which is just amazing. Coming up here, let me show you a few more ideas.
Smart.
Great for a planter, but think about putting your basil, your rosemary, things like this in here. Even keeping your beverages cold, maybe a glass, maybe like a small petite bottle of wine, champagne. What a great gift that would make.
Absolutely.
This is one of these pieces, and by the way, when you want to store them, They stack right inside of each other.
I love it. I
Yes.
absolutely love it. You know, exactly. And that's one of the things that I love so much about Temptations is that you get a piece and then you yourself, you're like, I can do this and this and this and this. It's really important. And that's why, because it is a baker.
Yes.
Every single one of the Temptations pieces are oven safe up to 500 degrees, microwave safe as well, dishwasher safe also. So you really can't go wrong with these. All right.
Can I come to that side of you? Is that
Yeah,
okay? Thank
yeah,
you very much.
yeah.
Yes. When we talk about oven safe to 500 degrees, whether you bake these in here or whether you're reheating these in here, this is French fries for a crowd, right?
That is wonderful.
Yeah, it's about a 1 quart capacity right there. I'm going to place it down.
I
But
like this to put the chips also.
isn't that so sweet? Potato chips, pretzels. This is great for all of your outdoor barbecues and picnics. And now, Rosina, like what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Well, you're lucky David's not here. Well,
I am
the
aren't
world's
I?
most perfect food. The crinkle French fry.
The crinkle French fries, absolutely. And then there's a pattern and a color for everyone.
You know, obviously the white woodland is going quickly.
Love that one.
I know we always harp on it, but you know why? It's because it is one of the favorites. It's
Yes.
very, sometimes it's so rare to find white woodland. So when you find it, and again, 1 quart capacity, each of them. So you can really do a lot. The patriotic is obviously, I mean, everybody loves this.
How cute is that for Memorial Day and
Labor Day and
July
4th of July
yes.
and all of it. But you know what? It's such a beautiful. I always say this about the seasonals as well. Well, I do. You know that I sometimes I use my Christmas seasonal like during whenever, like because I can use it all the time if I need to bake something or whatever
Of course,
it is. So,
yes.
But right now, obviously, we're going into the summer season, and that is perfect. Now, the red doodle do. We have the white woodland still, less than 300 available now.
Wow.
Here's your black floral lace, red floral lace, and the blue. We also have gray floral lace available.
So pretty.
200 left in that gray.
Ooh.
And then the Old World green, which is the original that it all started with.
21 years ago.
21 years
Wow.
ago. And we started with that Old World green. That's the one that my mom collects. Here's the Old World blue and the Old World confetti that I love because no matter what, right? Sometimes you want to collect the same one. You want to collect the same
Sure.
one. But I kind of like to mix and match because I
do
like
too.
different colors. And, you know, I'm like, I don't want to just. So when you get the confetti, it goes with everything as well.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. And every one of these pieces is hand touched by an artisan. Look, Temptations is known for colorful and for pattern, things like that. But when we show patriotic, let me just show you the detail that you'll see in every one. So not only do you get that iconic Old World flower that we all know and love, look at the fireworks that go all the way around the entire piece. The scalloping rope border right there. These are the details that other
Special.
brands don't do, that Tara painstakingly spends time on, so that for 21 years, you will now be collecting these. But I just thought of the cutest idea while we're sitting here. How about a little individual trash can in a small room or like in an office? Or there's so many
absolutely.
things. Put your breadsticks in here.
Breadsticks, and then you could also obviously like we have there as a flower pot, right? Like a vase. But also you said we can actually maybe grow like some of our herbs on here on your windowsill because it's a
love
nice
that idea.
It's a nice size that it will fit on the windowsill. It is almost 5 inches square. It's a 5-inch square.
Good
Does
job.
that make sense?
That wasn't that easy.
So right now we are getting 2 of these
Yes.
for $21.56. We're on a clearance price, final quantities. That's why, again, every time we're on clearance is because we have final quantities available. Here's our Old World confetti, Old World blue, Old World green. There's your blue floral lace, red floral lace, black floral lace, and also gray floral lace. White woodland, very super popular in the show. We also have the red doodle do and the seasonal patriotic that I would say pick it up right now because we're right around the corner of Memorial Day. Coming up a little bit, coming up in a little while, do not miss this. And if you already saw the presentation of this, we're literally down to 3 colors and that is it. We have our washable non-slip kitchen mat. It's fabulous, a great size. It won't slip around in the kitchen, and you could even throw it in the washing machine at a great clearance price of $24.50. That's a really, really good one for the kitchen or even for the powder room. All right, I'm really excited about this.
Want to hold one?
Yes, I do. I am super excited about this. So Yeah, we got to do it. You know what? We have to do a thing about the naming because we named this barbecue skewers. Does this look like a skewer to you? No, this is a basket. It's a cage. It's a perfect cage to cook your shrimp. It's a perfect cage to barbecue your veggies, to make like what you would do on those wooden skewers that you have to soak and then they break and then you have to buy more. This now is going to last you forever and ever, and nothing's going to fall through this.
Nothing.
I love this. It's a genius idea.
Thank you.
Lisa.
Yeah.
So we're getting 4 of these for $24.15. Create all of your delicious proteins and veggies, whatever you want to do. But now normally this is $34.50. We're saving over $10. May is National Barbecue Month,
Yay.
so let's do it, everyone.
Yeah. And yeah, you see these in all of your high-end magazines. So we were so excited to bring this incredible value. Let's talk about the construction. First of all, it is a basket, just like you talked about. It has that wood handle right there on the top.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. Look on the sides, though. Our iconic patterns right there are burnished in on both sides. Right here, you'll see there's a little hang. So if you want to hang these off of your grill, that's actually perfect. Then when we come down, you're going to see that sturdy steel construction. And I just want to show you right here. There's a locking mechanism. See this right here? So all you do is you lift that up. You open the basket. I'm going to turn it sideways, you guys, because I want you to see how long it is. And then you fill it. You fill it with pound cake, with strawberries, with shrimp, with chicken, with steak, with whatever, with veggies, with whatever you want to. Then you literally close it. You seal it again. You put that little locking mechanism on. You place it on your grill. I'm going to move over to here. Just make sure the wood part is off the grill. Now I can turn sideways.
Yes.
I can turn upside down. Everything gets evenly cooked, and you never, ever have to buy another wooden skewer again.
Exactly. So you're saving money. You're able to make things that, you know, maybe sometimes usually you can't, like right there, like the shrimp, or you have to skewer them. But who wants to do all of that work, to be honest with you? It's like, no, forget it. I don't want to do, I'm not even going to cook the shrimp out there, but now you could and get that delicious barbecue smoky flavor on them.
Yes.
Like here, here we have wings. In this one, we have steak in this one. We have chicken in this.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
And this is for 1 or 2 people. But let's talk about why else we designed this, because things fall through the grates on skewers. How many times are you fishing through with your spatula or with your tongs?
Or trying to get, and trying to
burning
poke
yourself.
it and burn it. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't do it anymore.
That's right. That's why baskets are a better mousetrap. Think of what you pay for that food. You're now saving your food. But I love that whether you want to do veggies, proteins, dessert, this is really universal.
Peppers. Look at these peppers.
Isn't that great?
This is fantastic. The asparagus. We have some potatoes here. I mean, just to name a few. Your possibilities are endless now of what you can put on the grill. I mean, all of this fruit here. We did pineapple and even strawberries on the grill, which is so cool. Peaches on the grill are phenomenal.
Peaches on the grill, exactly. And it's for any grill, a charcoal grill, a gas grill. It doesn't matter, right? It's just you have the grill. Now you use this. You're not wasting food. Your food tastes better, and you can marinate right in here. How cool is that?
Exactly.
Like as you're cooking, just keep drizzling and drizzling.
Right, your barbecue sauce or whatever else you're marinating with. So it's the first day presented at this clearance price. We are saving over $10. We're getting a set of 4 of these beautiful baskets. Not barbecue skewers, they are barbecue baskets.
Baskets.
Set of 4 for $24.15. And we are down to the final quantity, so when these sell out, we're not bringing them back, so pick them up now while you can. Okay, so get this. These are these awesome oven-safe gloves, but we're getting 2 pairs. You see at the bottom, all 4? That's what we're getting. 4 oven-safe gloves to protect your hands from hot, or even you could use it when you're picking up very cold things from the freezer. These are fantastic with the silicone grippies to help you hold on to the bakers. We have them in 2 sizes, in the small, which fits small, medium, and large, which fits large, extra large at this great price of $25 for all 4 of them. Over 300,000 of these have been sold. Oh, and they're machine washable too. Machine wash, air dry.
And great for the grill. So National Grill Month, pick those up for the grill. Okay?
That's right.
They're fantastic.
Okay. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, this one's impressive. This is now our 9-inch pie plate with the ceramic server. It's already popular. We showed it to you at the beginning of the show. Now you can beautifully prepare your pie, you can cook it, you can bake it, you can serve it all in one place. Or even, I mean, pie, quiche, appetizer, everything in here. This is a beautiful, just a baker. But we're calling it a pie plate because we have to call it something.
You have to call it something. We are going to work on that naming, but we do have to call it something. But I want you to think of this as really like your round baker. But it also serves as that 9-inch deep dish pie dish. So it is 9 inches in circumference. I'm showing you the red doodle. Look at the beautiful scalloping all along the edge. Absolutely stunning. And to me, the exclamation point right there is the coordinating server.
That.
Like, this is what brings entertaining to a new level. It just heightens the experience. And look at the great colors that we have.
Yeah, okay, so we do have woodlands for you, and we have the buttercream. Wait, from the side, I would like to
Yeah, so we
show
can
it
try
so we
that
can
wood
see
grain pattern.
the woodland. How many? 100 in the buttercream? Perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, 100 remaining in the buttercream. We also have the white woodland, 180 to go around. We have the slate blue.
Yeah.
Most limited, 4 dozen available.
How pretty that is. Wow.
Oh, wow. And then right next to it is the gray. I love that they're right next to each other so you can see the slight difference.
And you can feel this pattern.
100 available
That's
in
it. Got
this
it.
gray. All right, so now we have doodle do. We have the red doodle. Thank you. Fantastic. And we also have the black doodle available. And seasonal, we have patriotic, which we're lucky to have it right now. I love that patriotic. And then do we have any more patriotics on .com? This is it? That's the only patriotic we have left? Oh wow, just 6 dozen of those. We had them in every other seasonal, but we don't have it anymore. Okay, so just pick your favorite color in this one, but this is such a universal piece. Look at this pie and look at this.
It sure is. And when we talk about baking and serving, let's talk about stoneware. This also in the oven up to 500 degrees, but this is nice and cold. So as we get to the summer months, and it's really important that our food stays safe. So if you're doing cheesecakes or dips or anything seafood, right, we want to make sure it's nice and safe. So you can now chill this in advance. You can now put your pie right in here. And Rosina, I want you to feel that because it just came out of the refrigerator.
It's freezing.
It's freezing.
It's freezing, and it's going to stay cool, right?
It'll stay nice and cold for hours. Beautiful wood grain accent on the woodland right there. And again, the coordinating server that just adds to having like that match set right there. But everything from I love this, our cheesecakes right there.
Yes.
In front of you, we actually have like a deep dish chicken pot pie in the doodle do, of course.
That's what I thought about. That's what I thought about. I said a pot pie, a shepherd's pie in something like this. Obviously, I love that quiche right there in front of me. I mean, there's so much to do in this, and it's a nice depth as well. It's a 2-inch deep dish, and also it's a 9-inch in diameter.
I gotta wow you. I mean, I just have to wow you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
look
you
at
for
that
doing that.
Is this a cherry pie?
This is the cherry pie right there. So the fact that you can now bring this right out of the oven, and let's not forget that stoneware is going to be your best friend when you bake, right? It allows you to make some mistakes because it's even heating all the way around. So see how that crust is perfection?
Yes.
You know how hard that is to do? Let stoneware help you. And look at the gorgeous presentation. Blueberry pies, cherry pies. You just talked about peaches? Peach pies.
Yes, I love that.
Caprese salads, 7-layer dips. This is going to handle all of those summer entertaining needs for you.
Hot and cold.
Hot and
it's
cold.
going to help you with that. And I just love, you know what I just love? The beauty of being able to now take it out of the oven, not having to even, you don't have to take the pie out and transfer it, I mean, you know, to a pie plate or anything like that. This is going to be the vessel that you're going to serve your friends and family with because that's the whole purpose.
Yes.
It is gorgeous so that you can serve. So you're not doing it in just a random like silver or, you know,
that's right.
thing, and then you have to transfer it to make it look pretty for the family. It's already done for you, which is so helpful and easy.
Yeah, that's You know, that's why I've been collecting Temp-tations for, Tara and I have worked together for almost 19 years now, because I find it so easy to have in my home. When I go to entertain, I have all the pieces I need. People come on over and they comment like, you didn't have to go to so much trouble. And I'm thinking, I didn't.
I really
just bought
didn't.
the right affordable pieces in my kitchen.
Right.
This is one of them.
I really didn't go through so much trouble,
Yes.
but it looks like it. And it
Don't
looks
tell
like I
anyone.
put so much effort. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to tell anybody. So the Woodlands, we do have buttercream. We do have white Woodland, the always favorite. How many left in this one, Chance? 150 available now in the white Woodland. We have the slate blue, 3 dozen now in the slate blue. The gray. And now Doodle Doo, we have it in the red. I feel like the doodles are so.
Yeah, let's
so
check this so you can. Oh, thanks,
there
you
you
guys.
go. Fantastic. The red doodle, and we have the black doodle. And then the only seasonal we have left is the patriotic, but it's super popular and it's perfect for right now. Only 4 dozen
That's it.
remain
We need potato
in the
salad
patriotic.
or macaroni salad in
Yes,
there, or
that is-
coleslaw, right?
That's so great. Oh,
Pile
that's
it
right.
high.
Pile it up high. $21.56. You're getting both pieces with that great server as well. 3 easy payments of $7.19. Clearance price, so you know what that means. Final quantities. When they're gone, they're gone. Pick yours up now. So coming up a little bit later, do you see all 4 pieces on the screen? We're getting all 4 pieces. These are perfect snack caddies. They fit right into the palm of your hand. You can put all of your snacks on there and your dipping sauce, and you are good to go. 3 easy payments of $8.67 for these fantastic snack caddies. That's coming up in just a little bit. This is awesome.
I know, isn't it?
I mean, I know. I say it for everything. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Yes.
I am a
Yes.
Temp-tations girl, and okay, we need strainers. Yes, we do. Do we need different size strainers? Yes, we do. Can we get them? Yes, we do. Can they be cute? Now they can be, because normally they're not. We're getting a set of 3 strainers with this, all different sizes, a large, a medium, and a small.
Yes.
So now perfect for straining like the fruit, for cleaning the fruit, straining the beans that I always have a hard time with.
Yes.
Sifting like I see here. I mean, okay, we're going to show you all the ideas, but I think you know what you need a strainer for.
Yes.
But also you can use it for baking as well. All 3, $22.50. These are beautiful. Clearance price. It's a first day presented at this clearance price of $22.50. We're saving $7.50 on these, and we do have them for you in 4 colors.
Yes.
I'm holding the blue. Let me just put it down so you can see them.
Let me make it easier and put them all the same way.
Perfect. So we have the blue right here. We have the red, the green, and do we have any black left, Chance? And we do have, oh, here's the black. We have 350
Isn't that
remaining
awesome?
in the black.
So all of your core colors that you need in the kitchen are going to be represented here, but I want to just brag on our construction. Look, for 21 years, the reason you keep coming back to Temp-tations is because you can trust us, right? We have that amazing quality in construction, and it's going to start with that great stainless steel basket right there. Tightly woven so that nothing's going to fall through, okay? No pasta's going to fall through, nothing like that. Tara even gives you a helper handle on the side right here, just like we do on our stoneware. So if something's heavy, because this large one will hold 1 pound of pasta, I can hold on this side and I can hold on this side. The other thing it does is it allows me to sit it on top of my pot. It will not fall in. We give you the nestability for storage. You can either hand wash these. Very honestly, I throw them in the top rack of my dishwasher. Not sure if you're supposed to, but I do. And it's for everything from straining to washing your berries. I'll walk over there and just show you real quickly.
Yeah.
Like, this is 1 pound of pasta, right? This is the largest. Oh, I see
No,
Carol already did it.
This
Yep.
one's the large.
That's the large. Thank you. Can I just borrow these gloves?
Yes.
And this is why you need these gloves,
Oh,
for
'cause
sure.
you're going to strain your pasta.
Because you're going to strain your pasta. But look what we can do here. I can now take this. It's literally sitting right in my sink. I just strain. This is always such a pain, isn't it, when you
Yeah,
go?
it is.
And instead of those big clunky things right there, look how I can now get all of that in there. I didn't even lose one noodle,
Nope.
Rosina.
Perfect.
1 pound right there. But watch this. If I want to allow it to keep draining,
Yes.
it sits on the side.
I do always want to do that, and it's a perfect way to do it. It sits right on the side because of the little helper handle.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Thank you for that.
Yes. And then I love the fact that you have the design right here, and it's on both sides. If you want to hang it, we even give you the little hang hook right there.
And I appreciate that because you might not have room to put them inside the drawer, but you can hang always, and they are beautiful. This is what I love.
Oh, this is where I just actually feel fancy. I'm not going to lie.
Exactly.
Here, do it, because you feel so fancy.
Thank you.
Like you just do.
Oh, this is fun.
Because you ever try to put powdered sugar even out of a shaker,
No,
and it
yeah.
gets all clogged, and this is the much easier way to do powdered sugar.
Let it snow.
But look how great this is. This is like an essential in the kitchen, don't you think?
No matter what, for so many things, obviously. Like one day you're going to use it to strain, one day you're going to use it to sift, or even when you are creating the recipes, right? I know that sometimes each piece that you're baking, you should sift it in.
Yes.
It makes it easier and better when you're baking. So use that every day for when you're doing that. This is what, all right, exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was talking about earlier
Look
when
at
you're
this.
washing your fruit and your
You wanna
berries.
rinse off your fruit and berries. Look how easy this is. This is what I'm talking about with that stainless steel, tightly woven construction right there. Helper handle right there on the side. And then again, this is going to be your cool touch handle. And what are you going to be doing?
I am straining this can of peas that I say all the time. Like you're doing, you know, garbanzo beans, chickpeas, kidney beans. We love to do like cold bean salads, even in the winter. And you're always having to strain them. And then I could also put these on somewhere like this pot, and let them keep straining.
Yes.
And that is just fantastic. And then that tip of always running water through to get that sodium out of any of the beans that you're going to have. That's a really, really important for you to do. So you can do that with the strainers. So we're getting all three of these for $22.50. Just pick your favorite color. They all have a white background on the handle. That's the black set that Lisa's holding. We have a blue set. We have the red set. And the green set on the end. Over 100 gone in the show.
Love these.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. And we have all three sizes, which is really helpful. And you're going to have something for everything that you're going to need. K79904 is the item number. Oh, look at this. So this is the napkin holder. This is coming up in just a little bit. Again, though, use it for so many amazing things, but it comes with also the weight. So when you're outside in your barbecue and you have to put the napkins out for everyone in an elegant way, but then you put the weight on top so they're not going to fly all around. That is adorable. 3 easy payments of $7.25 for that napkin holder. All right, we're going to talk about something new, everyone. Over 650 already picked up since this has been available just literally a few days ago.
Yes.
We're at 5 easy payments of $15 for this. The 5 easy payments go away at the end of the day. Just food for thought if you're loving it. This is, again, a new 3-shelf kitchen rolling cart.
Yeah.
Check this out. Expiring offer, does the price go away? Let me know, or the 5 easy payments go away. So, literally a great piece of furniture.
Yes, it is.
For anywhere in your home.
Yes, it is.
It's the kitchen rolling cart, of course, because it's going to be extra storage no matter what, but so much more. It's going to be extra storage if you don't have that much cabinet space. But also now, we're going to show you all the ways that you can use it.
Yes.
It rolls super easily. It is lightweight as can be.
And look at this, it just rolls around and around. The design is on both sides. So the white right here, this is how you pick your blue color. So you're going to pick your color by what you see right here. So with that beautiful floral lace and old world combination that we call classic right there, that's the first color choice.
That's the blue.
Move out of the way.
Then we have the doodle red over here. Doodle red. Here is the one that we're calling blue.
That's so pretty.
It is. Then we've got our, this one is called red, just red.
The classic red.
The classic red.
Look at the little marigold accents on there. It just brings it to life.
I love that you guys did, oh my goodness, wait a minute. Look at the black.
Yes.
Oh, fewer than 24. So fewer than 2 dozen. Chance, our producer, just let me know. Less than 24 left in the black.
Wow.
Okay, so I was just going to say, the black is super elegant, but I love how you did red because for me, red is that foodie kitchen color.
This is so
much fun. And
much
it's just so cute, but then the whites are also fantastic. So make this your bar, make this your barbecue center when you have to go outside to barbecue, or even just storage. Like, where are you going to put your KitchenAid? Put it on here.
Right
and
here.
now you can display it, you know, use it because they're pretty.
That's exactly
but you
right.
take stuff out of the cabinets.
And as far as I know, we don't have any more coming in this year. Let me just give you some housekeeping right here. So there's 3 individual shelves. You can see how the handles come up on each side right here. There's 2 locking wheels on the bottom. So if you want it to stay in place, it can stay in place super easy. I love the fact that it's about 3 feet high. So you can see it just comes up to about my mid-thigh right there. But let's talk about what it weighs. It weighs only 11 pounds empty, which is amazing because that's really lightweight. This is a piece of furniture. It's that sturdy steel construction, and each shelf can hold, are you ready? 17 pounds.
Okay.
So we're talking you could put about 50, 51 pounds on here. That's why you can
Wow.
stack it with dinnerware. That's why you can stack it with things like tea kettles, and why you can put a KitchenAid on here. And then you can just customize this. You can bring it outside because it's on wheels. Just make sure you bring it inside.
Sure, sure. It can't live outside, but the great part about it is that if you are going to have a party outside, you can stack it with everything to go, set the table or whatever, or stack it with everything that you're going to need to cook outside right here. And now you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. You have your one cart that you're taking out, or your desserts, right? You can serve on this. Like, you can put your food on here and have everybody serve themselves from here. Or, again, your bar. I love this as an idea as a bar.
Isn't this great?
Okay, so there's an update on the black.
Okay.
Now fewer than 12 left in the black.
Wow. How about an office for the black? Like, don't just think like what we showed you. I really want you to think every room of your home.
Yes.
If you have a baby, maybe this is going to be your diaper station. Maybe this is going to be what you put in your office. Maybe you're going to put this by the back door in the wintertime, and it has scarves and gloves and things like that on it, right?
It is so universal and so useful for every room in the home. For your powder room, like right here, you can set it up and make it look pretty and have everything like
love
towels.
that idea, like towels.
Right, like towels and even like, you know, like extra toilet paper, things like that. Or in a guest room, have this there. If you don't have a big, maybe a big dresser for people to put stuff away when they come over, this can be like to put their t-shirts and their sweaters in here for the week that they're hanging out with you at the house. But you can move it from room to room, right? Like, oh, there's people coming over, what, maybe once a year or once in the summer. You take the stuff off and now you put it in the bedroom. You can use this for so many different things. It is pretty, it is universal. The colors are fantastic. Okay, black is sold out. Congrats, everyone that picked up the black.
Got it.
The next to go
I love this.
is the blue. 5 dozen remain now in the blue, which is the all-white background, and then the.
How about your son, like for his toys? Would you not like teach him how to clean up, right?
That's what I was saying. This can go in a corner, and now you can stack the toys and put everything in its place. And now the room doesn't have to look like a tornado hit it all the time, because it does, Lisa. We organize it.
I remember those days.
We organize it, and 5 minutes later, I'm like, how's it possible that this little thing did this?
And all those little pieces, you just tuck them in here.
Yeah.
Cookbooks. I love how about for dogs? Like your leashes, your dog treats. There's so many ways to use
the front door,
this.
the back door, the mudroom, the garage, the basement, even in the attic. Well, I don't know about the attic, if you have a big attic. All right, so here's the red doodle. Here's your blue, which is the white background and the blue design. The red, this is the classic red. The black sold out, so you have 1, 2, 3 to choose from. K82751 is your item number. This weighs only 11 pounds, and the 5 easy payments go away at the end of the day. Going right to the bins. All right.
The bins.
Storage, well, for the fridge, but we're calling them refrigerator acrylic bins. But they're really for anywhere you need to get tidy. We're getting 2 of these. They were just reduced. We are the first day presented at this clearance price of $19.50. We're saving $10.50 on these. Beautiful. Okay, 8.5 inches square.
Yeah.
And it is about 6 inches tall. This bin with this is a silicone.
Removable. Yes.
Removable, because I'm going to use this as a trivet.
Yeah, and you can wash it.
And it's washable.
Which
this is fantastic.
Amazing. You know what you just pay for one of these out in retail? Like just this, okay? The fact that you have that helper handle here on the side, reinforced at the bottom right there, see all the lines right there? That reinforces that acrylic right there. But then, you know, Tara, we're all about color and pattern, right?
Yeah.
You got to have some prettiness here too.
It's fabulous.
So this is the removable silicone liner right there. I'm showing you the red. It comes in 2 other colors, but you're getting 2. And boy, we're going to show you lots of ways to use them.
Okay, so the red, you get 2 in the red.
Yeah.
You can get 2 in the blue.
Yes.
Or you can get 2 in the gray. Obviously, they are refrigerator safe. They're made for the fridge, which is awesome. But then use them in the fridge, use them in the pantry, use them in the office, use them in every single cabinet to organize your things.
Yes, I use it all the time in my bathroom for makeup and for my own little tools. Like all my Callista stuff goes in here. Like I'm a maniac with these things.
Yeah.
It gets me so organized. Like if we just start down here, right? These big boxes take up so much room.
They do. They do. And it's always a big mess. You can't get them. You have to play like Tetris in your cabinet. And the more Tetris you do, the less fits, right? This is beautiful because now you are taking up just the square space.
Yeah.
And it's not all thrown all over the place. You know how many times I'm like, do we have any more of the whatever, the elbow pasta? And I can't find it. I go out and buy it, and then one day, 3 months later, I find it. Exactly.
Right? Now you can see it because it's clear. And there's that really popular show on TV that I love, and I have the book, and they're all about organization. And this is how they organize. I love these, from your bars to your oatmeals to your, like I put my 8 greens in here. All of my hydration things. How about for snacks? Like this is where you're going to keep all your snacks. This, I think, is really smart, right? Oh, here's 8 greens over here. All your vitamins.
When you see it, you remember.
It's so
If you don't see it, you will not take them, right? When you have it all in one place, like, oh, yep, I forgot. I have to take the vitamin D. Oh, yep, I have to take this. And when you don't, if anybody like me,
we get it. I'm the same way. And I love it. Like my mom would love this, right? Because she can put all her medications in here and then everything's right in front of her. This is what I literally love this for. I love the fact that you can put like whatever your toiletries are. Guy, girl, doesn't matter, right? Whatever you need, then you just tuck it under your sink so that you just don't have all that stuff sitting. I can't stand it on my bathroom counter.
I know what you're talking about, and this is a great idea because right now I do have that going on, and I try and like organize it and make it look pretty. But to put each and every piece underneath, it's not going to work. But if you have it inside of this, you can pull it in and out, no problem. Boom, 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 every day.
Absolutely. And look what we have here. We have 16 times 3 K-cups because we have 3 layers right there, right? So look, when we talk about being able to hold things, gosh, it's just about having things in front of you and knowing where they are.
And it makes it look pretty.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, the juice boxes.
You're going to get into the stage soon where you're in charge of bringing the pretzels or the juice to the soccer game. And this is how you put it in the back of your car so it's not rolling all over the place and the kids can just come and pick whatever it is that they want.
Fantastic. And then under the kitchen sink, which we know that it is the black hole of Bermuda, you can use this for all of your organization for under the kitchen sink.
Can I hand that to you? Look at that.
Thank you.
And that's why we have really the fact that you can see your veggies. Rosina, you know, our trash day is Monday. Sunday night, my husband and I go through the refrigerator and we get angry. We get angry at each other for the food that we throw out. Here's how you know everything that's in your refrigerator and you use it. This is all of our hard-earned money right here.
That's right. And when you don't see it, you don't use it. But when it's in your eye line, you will eat it, you will use it, you will cook with it, all of it. So you get the set of 2. Now, I love the fact that it has the removable silicone because now this is also going to be a trivet. For every single day, or whenever you need a trivet and you have it, you can do it. So you get a set of 2 in the red, a set of 2 in the blue, or a set of 2 in the gray for a clearance price of $19.50. We're saving $10.50 on the set. Today is the first day presented at this price. I love when Lisa gets excited about an item because, and then she really makes me excited about it. And this is the set of 4 snack caddies, and literally made to fit in the palm of your hand. Literally made to have your snacks, your chicken nuggets, whatever, your fries, whatever you're having, or your chips, and then your dipping sauce right here. Look how easy and comfortably this fits in your hand. So while you're watching a movie, or while you're hanging out, or while you're outside eating your apps with your family, you have it all, while you're having your shrimp like that.
Like, look how easy that is.
You have it in the palm of your hand. You even have your dipping sauce.
Eat, right?
And this is beautiful. A whole set of 4 of these. We have colors for you to choose from.
Yes.
Let me take you,
you got it,
over, and we will pick our favorite color. Here we go. Old World. We've got our black, blue, and confetti. We also have, this is the green, the original green, and we have the set of 4 in the red of the Old World. Floral lace, love this, that it is the color on the outside, and then on the inside you have the white with that same color, but that's the lace design. So this is the set of 4 in the blue floral lace, black floral lace, red floral lace. This is the cranberry floral lace, and also the gray floral lace. We've got the doodle-doos in all 3 colors. The doodle-doo in the red, doodle-doo in the black, and doodle in the gray. And then, okay, only 100 left in the gray.
Ooh.
And then over on the end, we have patriotic for you. 300 remain in the patriotic. We have Poffetti. Do we have, oh no, there's the patriotic. Poffetti is sold out. All right. I think I'm just not going to ask anymore about Poffetti. Poffetti is always sold out.
You just got to see it the second you got to buy it the second you see it.
Exactly.
That's the way it works. Listen, this is one of these items that is truly a game changer in your life. I do. I get excited about this item. Why? Because it's a key piece for me now that elevates my entertaining and my everyday. It's really just about dipping, right? So it's now having that beautiful little reservoir in the center, the lip on the side, so anything you have that needs to be dipped now has the just easiest experience. When you want to tuck them away, all 4 of them stacked together. Like, everything about this item makes so much sense. And now it's easy breezy. Look what you did over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Yeah. So you're great, like French fries and chicken nuggets, and it's great for portion control as well.
Yes, I appreciate that for the portion control too, because now, yeah, you can fill this up and eat it up, and now you're going to be full, and now you're going to know exactly what you had, and it's fabulous. What do you have coming out for me from the oven?
I love this because even though it's mini, it's really, really mighty. So the fact that this can go in the oven up to 500 degrees, pop it in the microwave to reheat, you're going to clean it in the dishwasher. But this is what I'm talking about. This is why I love Temp-tations, because it takes something that I just would have put on an ordinary dinner plate, had to figure out some type of bowl situation, or just put the syrup bottle out, and now all of a sudden I look like I'm coming out of a magazine, right, with little mini waffles, little sausage right there, some fresh fruit. Oh, and by the way, here's my dipping sauce now for my mini waffles. Like, this is how you entertain with ease.
Entertain with ease. Be impressive, right? And say, look at all of the effort that I put in for your family. The effort is always going to be there, right? It's really what's coming from your heart. But to show it when you display and how you serve your friends and family also is a lot of it. And with something like this, it's just so pretty and special, and you're like, oh, this is so cute. It didn't take you any extra effort, but it's actually taking off as well. Now, like you're showing me here, with, well, like we were talking about with the maple syrup, also another great way to do portion control, in the sense of, instead of putting half the bottle of maple syrup, drowning it. In this case, you have it. That's all you really need. And or if you want to refill, you can refill. But it is great for portion control. Look at this.
I love this. Chicken wings, and blue cheese. But here, you see it in my hand, right? This is what makes it so easy. My right hand is now free, so I can eat. This is all about entertaining as well as every day. So if you're maybe eating inside of, in the family room or in the living room because you're watching a movie, now you have that great way to do it. You're not pulling out like some clumsy bowls and plates and paper plates. Look how easy this is.
It's super lightweight. It is specifically made to be comfortable in the palm of your hand.
Yes, it is.
And now I am eating, dipping. Listen, just as a little plate too, even if you don't have a dipping situation going on, you use it as a little plate also. It is so comfortable. It's not a big 9-inch plate that you're holding and you're, you know, so in this case, it's just made for this. So pretty, such a great idea.
Yes, it is.
And something so nice to present to your family.
For sure.
And we have color choices like we always do. In the old world, we have black, blue. Here's the old world in confetti. Now we have floral lace, the blue and floral lace, black floral lace, and red floral lace. I love how it's contrasting inside and outside. The doodle doos, we have the red doodle, the black doodle, and we have gray doodle for you. And then we've got the fantastic patriotic right there. This was actually, yeah, new as of about a month ago as well.
Love
and
that.
we're already down a lot of colors and patterns. So K835595 is the item number.
You know what it's really good for, Rosina? Sushi.
Yes, it is
Sushi.
great for sushi.
Great for sushi.
With the soy sauce.
Yes.
And, oh, that is, oh yeah, that's a really great idea. Oh, if you're having sushi, if you like to have sushi parties, do that. Okay, don't forget about these. These Genius set of 4 barbecue skewer cages. These are baskets to put in all of your protein, all of your veggies, all of your fruit, and be able to grill them and get that delicious grill smoky flavor on them on a clearance price of 3 easy payments of $805. You're getting all 4 with that bamboo handle right there, that bamboo wood handle. Phenomenal. Phenomenal for the grill. Another phenomenal item that we have.
Phenomenal.
First of all, washable. Second of all, non-slip. Third of all, large. Fourth of all, Temp-tations gorgeous. Problem is that we are only down to these 3 colors. We started with 8. We're down to 3, but these are 3 goodies.
Yes.
The yellow. Do we have an overhead over here? Nope. The blue. And that bright, beautiful red.
Look
oh,
at
and we
that.
also have black. Oh, we have black left? Okay, yep, we do have
Ooh,
black left.
great neutral.
Very nice. It's a nice, it's black. We call it black, but it's like charcoal. It's a nice gray with the black. That's a beautiful neutral. Now, over 35,000 of these have been sold.
Yes.
This price is phenomenal, $24.50 for this, but wait until we get into all of the details. Let's do it.
This is about the construction, right? So this is Temp-tations quality. So I just want to say a couple things right here. Look how beautiful the pattern is woven on right there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then it is bound. This is what you see. I'm just going to hold it right here, you guys. This is what you see in fine rugs, the binding right there. You can see the woven screen print right there. I'm going to flip it over so now you can see the back. A couple of things. The little nubbies on the back, that's a technical term, by the way, that not only give you that squish so that every time you step on it, you get that nice squish, but it keeps it from moving. Then I'm going to come on over to the side right here because I want to show you. This is machine washable. You know, mats are meant to get dirty. That's why we call them mats, because you literally have them in front of places that get dirty. This right here, you're going to take off, put it right into the washing machine, take the whole thing off. Make sure you save that right there, okay? Put it in the washing machine. I let mine air dry right on top of the dryer. But then there's another feature right here where I can take just the plastic off the top of here. See that?
Yes.
And this is sticky. So now it will stick to my floor and will not move.
Right.
Because what happens with mats, they move all the time.
Yes.
This will not hurt your floors. It's great for anybody who you're worried about slipping or your mat slipping.
It's and you know what it is? It's that I don't want anybody to think that it's gonna it's gonna like stick to the floor and it's not, because it's not glue.
No.
It is just something that's gonna make it non-slip. It's gonna grip.
Yes.
It's a grip. It's not glue. So this is fantastic in the sense that it's gonna stay grippy.
Yes.
So just so you have an idea, it's not a piece of glue that it's going to get old on you and then it's going to stop sticking.
No, I've had these for years, literally under my kitchen sink, as well as in front of my oven, as well as at my front door. I literally wash mine about once a week, especially at the front door this time of the year. You like the leaves, the mulch, everything comes in. This is something everybody needs in their house.
It is, because usually, okay, so 3 dozen out the door already. Usually, how often do you wash your, like never? I mean,
Right.
never. They're
You
they're
can't.
not washable. Your front door mat, or even your kitchen mats, that really also get super gunky because whether you like it or not, things are dropping, things are spilling. In this case, no matter if you spilled a whole pot of sauce on this, you can take it and throw it in the washing machine, 1, 2, 3, and then it's good as new.
It's amazing.
And you don't have to go out and buy a new one. And that's the thing.
right.
Usually it's like, oh, okay, this one's ruined. I have to go out and buy a new one. And they're usually not even under $25 for a mat like this. The size is nice and it's big.
Yeah, 2 by 3.
2 by 3.
For sure, for sure. And I want you to think about right now, every door in your home, every entrance, every exit. Also think about your bathrooms. Maybe pick up 2 for under your sink, outside your shower. We are retiring this item. That's why it's this amazing value. But the colors are beautiful. So when we say blue, look at the highs and lows with the pops of the white.
Yeah.
Like this is how you add some personality into a room as well.
I am a red beyond.
Do you love red?
Red is my favorite color beyond belief. Except right now I'm obsessed with that, with the color of the year, which is that magenta fuchsia.
Magenta,
but regardless,
yes.
but red will always be my #1. This is I'm married to red. So this color is so beautiful. And I feel like red is such a perfect color for the kitchen. But also, can you imagine having this at your front door on the inside or on the outside? Because I like to have a mat on the inside too, of like the back door.
Yes,
right?
me too.
This is really great for that, or even outside.
A porch,
and then on the
covered
porch.
walkway. Love that. I love the yellow. I love the red. I love the blue. And the black, I think, is really great. Even if you have an office and you want to put your chair on something so it glides easier on your carpeting or floors, think about that black for your office.
Or also sometimes if you're always barefoot or something at home, I think
Yes.
about this all the time, and you have like a hardwood floor or whatever it is, put this under that work station so that your feet are always comfy. What's great is that it does have some squish to you, so it's going to
Yes.
help you be comfortable in the kitchen. Washable, it's a non-slip. It has these really great grips on the end, and then you can take them off to wash it as many times as you want. 7 dozen out the door now. These are the last 4 colors that we have left. This is the red. Here's your yellow. That's the blue. And we also have the black for you. 3 easy payments of $8.17 for this one. We're saving $10.50 on this. It's fantastic. So the napkin holder is, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to present it, but, okay, not enough time to present it, but we have it for you. It's a great way to present your napkins to your friends and family, and it even has the weight on there, but don't just stop there. This, to me, is a baker that you can put napkins inside. So you can use it for that. 3 easy payments of $7.25. Also very popular in the show have been the set of 3 strainers, over 100 spoken for. Really, really tight-knit strainers for you. You're getting all 3 of those, the large, the medium, and the small, that you can use for everything, for washing your things, for straining your things, and also for baking. K799904 is the item number for those. 3 easy payments of $7.50. So how about something pretty to display on top of your countertop? It's not an old can of coffee or an old can whatever, to save that kitchen gold, which is called the bacon grease, the liquid gold, the bacon grease. These are the bacon grease containers with the spatula. I love that you guys sit there and you're like, what is necessary in the kitchen and what do we need to beautify? And this is what they do. They beautify everything, because usually we have a silver can that's
chock full of
old.
nuts. Chock full of nuts.
Chock full of nuts.
That's what my grandmother had.
Yes, and it's not pretty, and in this case now we can save all of that in here, but look how cool, it even has a strainer at the top. So all of the solids strain out there, and then you have your beautiful canister right there.
Yeah, look, this is a must-have in any kitchen, and it's that nod to nostalgia, just like the popcorn holders and the other pieces that you saw in the show. This is something that Tara actually designed because her grandmother did call it liquid gold. So I love that.
Oh.
What is liquid gold? It's the grease that comes out of the bacon, all those types of things. So it starts with this great canister, 20 ounces in capacity right there. Then you add in a little filtering system right there. Why do you want that? So that if any pieces, like any big pieces of food, like big bacon bits or things like that. It strains it for you.
Yeah.
A lid that keeps it nice and fresh, so it can go on your counter, in the refrigerator, and then the perfect coordinating spatula, so you can take your little dollop and you can now put your grease back into your cooking again and have the most flavorful meal.
This is adorable.
Yes, great
Okay,
colors, right?
We do. So we have for you the Old World. Chance, you're going to have to help me with this because, oh, we only have blue and Old World.
Wow,
Okay.
it's been so popular.
Well, yeah, I guess so, because we started with 5 Old World colors. We're down to the blue. Beautiful. We have floral lace. We have red and floral lace. Is that the only? Okay. We also have the gray. And this is the cranberry. Here's your blue.
Look at that blue.
The blue is one of my favorites now. And that elegant black. We have Believe, and we have the Believe in the white. Do we have buttercream?
That's so pretty.
Or just the Believe in the white? Okay, that's the Believe in the white. Here's your seasonal. We have Patriotic. We're good? Okay. Now in Doodle Do, baby, we have the black doodle, just the black, no red left. And then we also have Woodland. Do we have Woodland White? Woodland White is right here in front of me.
It's my fave.
All right, we have Woodland White, and that is it. Okay. That's the gray, I think, of the Woodland.
Yep,
Slate blue. Oh, that's the gray in the Woodland. And then the buttercream as well. And I think we are good to go there. Okay. Here we go. Pick your favorite.
Here we
go.
go.
So useful.
Yeah, and look, this is all about problem solution, right? You're cooking all that yummy bacon. What do you do with the grease? A lot of times you might fill up a coffee thing that you keep under your kitchen sink. Maybe you're filling up a mug. This is just a better way to do it. It comes with a spatula. So watch, all I have to do now is literally just pour. You can see that filtering system is literally taking like any big pieces of food out. I love the spatula right here because it's holding my bacon. And then I just kind of let it sit. It will solidify, okay, over time, because that's what grease and bacon fat does. I can cover it up to keep it fresh, and then when I want to come back out and maybe make my eggs the next day, I go back in, I take the filtering system off, I get a little dollop, and I add it into my meals. And you'll never find a seasoning that tastes like this liquid gold.
That's so good.
All right.
And you just need a little. Little goes a long way.
Yes, exactly.
And you can actually take advantage of when you're making anything that has the liquid gold coming out of it. You can now save it and use it for everything that you make.
For everything. Here we go with the name game again. We had to call it something,
boom,
all right?
boom.
So love the fact that in the Believe right here, look how sweet this is with that beautiful bee pattern. Look at the honeycomb. What did we do? Well, we filled this one with honey.
Oh,
Let's
Lisa,
back up for you guys.
that's it. You
Look at
put
this.
the cherry on top for me today.
Look at this. Amazing, right?
Oh,
so
yes.
now I'm storing my honey in here. Remember, this is a 20-ounce capacity here. So there's so many things you can do. And because of the lid, it keeps it nice and fresh. Look at over there. Clarified butter.
You want to talk about, you want to serve to your friends and family the bagels in the morning? Now you put your butter in here. Beautiful 100 out the door already. And again, I love this. This is why I like to play with Temptations, because you can make so many things. Oh, there's your mozzarella.
Our little mozzarella
balls.
pearls right there, you guys. Look at that. And because of this little filtering system right here, it's like a little strainer, if you will. See the little holes? Now, those mozzarella pearls can get all drained. I love what Carol did over here. Carol's our food stylist, and she put garlic in here. So
that's fantastic.
This is powdered sugar. Like, just think about what you need this for. But let me tell you something. There's nothing like adding bacon grease back into cooking again.
Gold,
nothing.
gold. And if you've never done it, start doing it now. It's worth it. But if not, use this for everything.
Love.
So we have black floral lace. Here's your blue floral lace, cranberry, and gray. We also have red floral lace. And here's your buttercream woodland, gray woodland, slate blue, and the white woodland, everyone. Don't sleep on that one. There's your Doodle Do in the black. We also have Believe in the white, and the seasonal patriotic And the last one is the Old World Blue. 3 easy payments of $6. K83385 is the item number. Lisa,
so fast,
that was
wasn't it?
wonderful.
Oh my gosh, so great to see you,
I
my
always
friend.
love being with you. But you're not going anywhere because you're coming to join us right now. My name is Rosina Grosso, but don't go anywhere because we have a special edition of In the Kitchen with David right now on QVC2 from 12 to 3 p.m. So stay tuned and let's have some fun in the kitchen. Lisa's going to chill with us and David's hanging out right there, so stay with us.
Where to go?
We have summer fashion covered from every angle, so you can look great from every angle. Join us for QVC's Fashion 360 Summer Fashion Days and get up to 5 easy pays on all fashion, shoes, and bags with select sale prices. Let us surround you in style and bring summer fashion to life.
Enjoy up to 5 easy pays on all food, wine, and kitchen with select sale prices during Backyard Party all day Wednesday on QVC.
QVC and HSN Plus means more of what you love.
All about love, baby.
More shows.
I'm Garcelle, and welcome to my home.
Joanna Garcia Swisher, 43.
More can't miss moments.
It's Adina Menzel here. You want to come for a tour of my closet?
More recipes.
Welcome to my world. Bon appetit.
More stories.
The lights go down, and 15 minutes later, the show was over.
What do you do when you are really, really bad?
More places.
Big money, big
QVC Plus. It's more of what you love.